We are on a special edition of the red carpet, and we have with us Nikhil Gowda, now called Nikhil Kumar. He is the grandson of former Prime Minister Deva Gowda and the son of former Karnataka Chief Minister Kumaraswamy.
Compared to Bahubali and Bajrangi Bhaijaan, it will come to that level only.
Suddenly out of blue, he said one day, I said, Father, do you know why I am adapting this movie? My ultimate aim is to picture Mahabharata. It's a precursor. I want to test myself. When I thought of the plot, tears came into my eyes. At least if one person sheds tears in the auditorium, I think I was successful. Our great legendary star NTR, he gave a statement with a story that makes a picture hit. The star takes it to super hit.
When a villain is powerful against a hero, that is what a movie needs. You can't have a very weak villain and a strong hero. That doesn't work out, I feel.
I have with me a man who rewrote commercial cinema in India, Vijayendra Prasad. Two mega blockbusters have been written by him, Bahubali and Bajrangi Bhaijaan, and he is the writer for Jaguar. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're riding a titanic wave. How do you make such good stories? How do you, that emotion in your film? People are appreciating your script. You have given recognition to the writer more than anybody else. Tell us how you did it.
To start with, I never aim for a blockbuster or a super hit anything. I write whichever touches my heart. And I believe being in simple as possible. I don't want to complicate my plots with too many twists and turns. Every time I'll be my self-critic. I can say I'm a very harsh critic on myself.
Okay.
I don't spare myself in my thoughts.
But how do you get ideas?
Of course, many times I told about Bajrangi Bhaijaan. Fazil sir has taken a picture by name Puvida Vasane. Nice, good Samaritan taking care of a small boy who is a mute boy, who is a witness of a murder, and murderers are after his life.
Yeah.
He takes care of him.
Yeah.
He finds such a problem, he solves it. About 8 years back, I was sitting with my assistants and I was seeing, that was made in Telugu by Chiranjeevi Garu. I liked it very much. In case I can say, this is one of the best movies of Chiranjeevi Garu. I thought, oh, the feel is still good. Shall we rehash the movie? This is exactly what I said. Shall we rehash the movie? Then one of my assistants said, in that case, the danger should come from Pakistan.
Okay.
And that time, Mahadev was my associate, writing associate.
Yeah.
In that case, sir, make hero a Bajrangi, a die-hard Bajrangi.
Yeah, okay.
That
so
is,
you balance both the...
no, the danger is from Pakistan. So make the hero a die-hard Bajrangi. Then actually immediately a plot came to my mind. A rich boy who is a small boy, who is the heir of big property, the goons have killed his father and mother. The boy accidentally came to India, they came chasing him, hero sees him. He comes to know what he is. He goes to Pakistan, bashes all the bad guys, saying Jai Sri Ram. There's a box office hit.
Yeah.
But my mind was saying, no, this is not the thing. This is not the thing. Even there's a box of formula. Then after some time, I have come across a TV interview by a Pakistani couple. They're from Pakistan, lower middle class family. They had 1-year-old daughter. She had a hole in her heart. At that, Pakistan is going to cost them 10 to 15 lakhs, which they could ill afford. Then they came to Chennai Apollo. It can be done for 2 to 3 lakhs. So they came to Chennai, paid the advance, got it operated successfully. And then when they were about to pay the rest of the money, the management came to know who they are, why they come. So they took pity on them. They have not collected any money. In fact, they returned the advance also. And then they appeared on the TV saying what a nice people Indians people are. We never expected. In Pakistan, they said, they are going to literally squeeze you. They are going to eat you alive. But I'm something different. And after coming here, I realized that you also think the same thing about Pakistan. We are not like that. We love Indians. I mean, we love your music, we love your food, we love your movies, everything. And and they said, by Allah, I mean, why can't we be like Jessica Brothers? And that made me start thinking. Several movies have come where India, Pakistan, Jagda hai, Hindustan, Jindabad, Pakistan, Murdabad, you get claps and talias, picture is a hit. So I thought,
helped you. That was
yes. Let's make a movie which tries a little to bridge the gulf between the two countries.
Okay.
And what somebody asked, why are you doing this arty type of movie instead of commercial? I said, when I thought of the plot, tears came into my eyes. At least if one person sheds tears in the auditorium, I think I'll be successful. And by the grace of God, and not even there's a single dry eye in the theatre.
Okay.
Everybody's eyes were wet tears.
Do you depend a lot on Hindu mythology for your stories?
Naturally, see, from the childhood, we are steeped in Hindu mythology, especially Mahabharata. I believe Jad Barna Shah, when he read Mahabharata, was jumping with joy. Oh, what a great thing, what a great thing. If it has happened, it's a great thing. Somebody has written it, it's a miracle.
Okay.
If somebody has written it, it is a miracle. Because so many hundreds and hundreds of characters, so many generations, so much of interlinking. That's what is screenplay about.
Okay. And you feel this, you still believe the old school thing that the story is the king above stars?
So our great legendary star NTR, I mean, he's a phenomenon. He's a writer, he's a director, he's a star, everything. He gave a statement. It's a story that makes a picture hit. The star takes it to super hit.
That is exactly what happened to Bajrangi Bhaijaan.
Exactly. Yeah. Because you see, even if Irfan Khan has acted, it would have been a hit. But it won't have crossed 500 crores.
Only because of Mr. Salman Khan.
Yes.
What would you say about Bahubali? Bahubali didn't have that big stars. You really look at it.
And you see, I will compare to like this thing. When Bahubali has come in, the sheer visual splendor is at the cash. Suppose, I mean, let me say, like, put it like this thing. We have seen Avatar. Do you know the heroes, heroines? You don't know anybody. But do you know the name of James Cameron? So any of these big budget movies, say 2012, so, I mean, so many big budget movies, you don't know the cast, but you have regard for the director.
Some visual splendor.
Splendor, and you have intrinsic faith in the director.
Okay. And he became a phenomenon also all India, I mean internationally now. S.S. Rajamouli is a very good. So are you feeling proud of him? What is your reaction to that? And what would be the expectations now has reached new heights with Bahubali 2?
I mean, when I was writing in Bahubali, suddenly out of blue he said one day, he said, Father, do you know why I am adapting this movie? My ultimate aim is to picturize Mahabharata. It's a precursor. Want to test myself. If I am successful, I will attempt it.
నేనొక మెట్టెక్కడానికి 10 మందికి మొక్కడానికేనా.
And now a person like you, I mean, who has done big movies, why did you choose Jaguar? In the sense that you've been associated with a really very big film.
No, first let me put in, Jaguar is not a small movie. The artist may be
movie.
A big budget movie.
But with a new hero.
The hero is new, but budget is big. It's not small budget.
Okay. And you feel the story will be here again important?
Naturally.
What will be your next big Hindi film?
I don't know which takes and flows. I'm writing a sequel for Nayak. Sequel for Rowdy Rathod. That's Vikramarka Chirute.
Yeah, that you're doing a sequel.
A sequel I'm writing. I'm writing a biopic of Tenzing Narke.
But now you're Hyderabad based. Why don't you come back to your roots in Chennai? What do you feel about Chennai today?
What should I say? When I recently, last week I was in Chennai. I mean, it's so much of nostalgia.
Okay.
So much of nostalgia. And feeling at the same time sorry. I'm missing all the theatres, the buzz of the buzz of Kodambakam, Kodambakam.
That is missing.
That's missing. T Nagar. That's missing.
And all the studios have been converted into
malls.
Okay. Anyway, sir, nice talking to you, and all the best for the big hat trick.
Thank you, sir.
Here we have with us Mr. Kumaraswamy, the producer of the film and former Chief Minister of Karnataka. Welcome to Red Carpet, Mr. Kumaraswamy.
Hello, sir.
Mr. Kumaraswamy, you were in last 10 years you were in politics, very active politics, and now you're come back to production. Are you coming back to your roots? I'm told you did 6 films before. What made you do Jaguar?
Basically, what you are told, after I finished my education, I started my career in film industry only.
So in heart you are a film
Yeah, totally I am a film man. Before entering politics in 2004, I produced one movie in Kannada, that is Chandra Chakori, the name. The movies run for more than 65 weeks. Very big hit movie, that is. All newcomers only, even in that movie. For that, at that period, that is also a big budget movie only. Even all the artists are new. Here, why I entered to produce this movie? One day my son came to me and he told he wanted to select his future this in film industry.
Okay.
Then I met Vijayendra Prasad Garu, father of Rajamouli,
Yeah.
and he has given one storyline. Then he taken the responsibility, Vijayendra Garu. Then he only advised me, don't limit your son to Kannada industry. You please give permission.
Make it a bilingual.
Yeah, bilanguage movie. I will take care entire thing. You do your politics. You leave it to your son to my. Yes, I will take it and I will nourish him, flourish him in a film industry. He promised me. In that, actually, I succeeded.
You have got the finest technicians and a story writer in Vijayendra Prasad Garuji, and he has come out in the last 18 months with phenomenal hits Bahubali and Bajrangi Bhaijaan. So this is his 3rd film. So he would have taken this. Would be a solid script. Unless otherwise, I don't think he would take that film.
100%. There is no doubt at all. He has taken it as a challenge. He only interfered in all the script work.
You are happy with the script?
100% I am more happy. I have totally confidence that this script is compared to Bahubali and Bajrangi Bhaijaan, it will come to that level only. The movie, what people wants, the viewers, all the thing is there.
All the elements are there.
All the elements is there, even the family sentiment, even emotions, comedy, everything is there, even action, everything in this movie we can see.
It's packaged as a family entertainment.
Yes, 100%.
Why did you ask Nikhil to do a cinema? You are a politician yourself. You would like him to be groomed in politics. Why?
No, I don't want to bring Nikhil for the political in future also. I advised him, it is more than enough for us. What we have done politics, it is more than enough. Don't enter politics. You choose better field. I think if you choose film industry, if you do as an actor, I am the most happiest person, I told him. For that, actually, ultimately agreed.
What are your plans for the release of this film? Now, this is it's a bilingual.
Yes.
So, will it be releasing wide?
Yeah, 100%. Actually, first I am planning to release Kannada and Telugu.
Okay.
That is in Dasra festival, I wanted to release this movie. We are planning October 6th. We are planning to release this movie. After 1 week or 2 weeks, seeing the successful rate, I am interested to dub this movie into Malayalam and Tamil language also, because this movie, I think making wise, it will reach to the expectation of the people in all language.
Okay.
All language it will going to be reach every audience. For that reason only we are planning to release in all South Indian language.
We have with us Nikhil Gowda, now called Nikhil Kumar. He is the grandson of former Prime Minister Deva Gowda and the son of former Karnataka Chief Minister Kumaraswamy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure sitting beside you. Thank you.
The teaser looks deadly. Action scenes, it looks like, I mean, it really looks very slick. And how did you get to this role? Why did you choose Jaguar, the subject? What is it about Jaguar?
So the thing is, Jaguar is just not the action movie. It's a lot more to it. It's a total commercial movie, I have to say. Like the story, like I always honestly feel the story is always the hero of the movie.
Yeah.
Once the story is good, then any movie would do good if the actors get in
Yeah.
the best of the performances. So what I have to say is like I'm very lucky to have such a father who has produced so passionately. It's just not putting the money, it's about producing it passionately. He's been every single day with me. I think no father would do for the son.
How your action scenes have come out very well, I would say that.
Sir.
So did you do a action course, or did you do something in dancing also?
I had training from Cyril Raphael, who was a French guy. He was there in my older teaser when we launched. So I had training with him. He's a great guy. Then it's been like with the masters, because I just got the basics right, and so every day is a learning process. I still feel I haven't learned anything. It's like I'm still just opening my eyes.
And how did you get such a wonderful team? They are the best team. You have the best Vijayendra Prasad ji to write the script. Like you said, I also believe that the script would be the powerful. And here is Vijayendra Prasad writing your debut film. So how do you feel like? I mean, the story is the king.
Sir,
anyway.
as I told you, like all credit to my father. He's very smart when it comes to movie making. And one day Vijayendra Prasad sir came to my house. There actually Vijayendra Prasad was like, why don't you guys make in Telugu and Kannada, which my father had already thought about. And Vijayendra Prasad sir told me one point, which is a very emotional thing. He said, your son is like my son. So he's taken it so seriously and so to the heart that today the story is all because of him, and the story is having a very strong hold in the
But
movie.
you got a fine technical team also, Manoj Paramhans.
Absolutely, sir.
What a cameraman
If
is.
not for Manoj sir, this visuals would have not come on the screen like this. He's done a great job. He's just not been a DOP. He's involved in every bit of story, screenplay, dialogues, everything.
And the bad guys in the movie, Sampath and co.
They're not the bad guys really in the real. You know how it is, sir. Even the guy Loki, who is like 6.5 feet. He's like the sweetest guy on the set. When the camera is on, you're the bad guy. So that's how it is.
So
They're very sweet.
you have an
they've been
array
very
of
kind.
bad guys. So the villains are powerful. In Vijendra's movies, all the villains are very, very powerful.
So I honestly feel, sir, when a villain is powerful against a hero, that is what a movie needs. You can't have a very weak villain and a thing hero. That doesn't work out, I feel. The villain has to be strong.
Why this title Jaguar?
Because the hero is like Jaguar. Jaguar is an animal, not a car. Again, I want to just clear it. It's like hero has that instinct, like smart and sharp and things like that. So, and one more thing is we wanted a universal title because it's a bilingual movie. So we were like, I think we are very lucky to have this title, and all credit should go to Sunil, who's like my brother today. So yeah.
And that was nice talking to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Pleasure meeting you, sir. Thank you, sir.